Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining me. If you are here, kindly share the page. This is not going to take time. It's just a 15 minutes program. So kindly share the page for me, and then you'll be a blessing. It's a new initiative from Team Kuks. So yeah, I am Kukwa. For those of you who don't know me, I am Kukwa. Let me give you a little background about me when it comes to music. So I sing, I'm a singer. I started singing in church at the age of 8. That was when I started singing. And God has brought us this far. This is something that we've been longing to do for a while now, and by the grace of God, we are here. It promises to be interesting. Basically, we are going to dwell on singers and then the singing ministry in the church. In the church, we are not going beyond the church. Within the church, so we are going to talk about some of the likes and dislikes as singers, things that we like, we see, we don't like, things that we don't usually even talk about, but then it affects us, and then things that we do as singers and that are not supposed to be done, and things that are don'ts. So yes, welcome. Today's topic is opening prayer, not worship. Opening prayer is not worship. So yeah, that's what we are talking about today. I'm sure a lot of us will be wondering what we mean when we say opening prayer is not worship. Well, let me give us a scenario. Imagine yourself in a church, and then once you get in, there are songs being sung. There's somebody right there in front of you singing and leading, and you don't know whether this is praises, worship time, or this is the opening prayer session. Reason being that some of our people who lead us in opening prayer end up singing so many songs, and more or less comes across as worship. Now, you don't know whether worship nipa no ojina ho no or ya worship na no say una we are over beja worship no. Then you see the singers just looking at each other, trying to make faces, but there is nobody to say, oh, ebia transfer na men to nyumbebre. And of course, you don't do that. So today's topic is to help us as singers. If this happens, what do you do? If this happens, what do you do? Because as a singer, you should be a professional, quote and unquote. Things shouldn't get to you so easily. So we are here to learn and have fun. But yes, sir, mo opening prayer, sorry. Worship no munja maya why. Munja maya na obi ba sorry pa na wa prepare. Obedru ono na wa to ne nyumo de be worship ni nyina na say if the person is an amateur, no hum baby am fanfa. And all of this comes with experience and then skill. I'm friends with a lot of other worship and praises leaders who also bring this up, and we sometimes discuss it. Say, hey, opening prayer, obeto nyum sa fi bedru time obeje mic no kra na baby fanfa. So we need to develop that skill. That's what we are here to talk about. As a singer, if this happens, what do you do? I think the best thing one has to do is to be in tune with the Holy Spirit all the time. You should be in tune with the Holy Spirit. Just in case this happens to you. It's something that, I guess I'm sharing it now. It's a secret that I'm sharing now. There are days when you get there and there is no inspiration whatsoever. But then you just communicate to the Holy Spirit. By the time you take the microphone, you just flow like that. Days that you think that you've properly prepared and are ready to minister or to worship. Those are the days that your worship doesn't actually go well. So yes, let us be in tune with the Holy Spirit. And then also we have to be proactive. If you're a singer and then you realize these things, immediately you have to put yourself in a different mood. For instance, if you notice that, okay, this person leading the opening prayer is singing a certain line of songs, maybe Thanksgiving songs, and you might be then you should know, okay, immediately you switch yourself to a different line of songs. For instance, you can decide in your head that, and that's what I'm saying, you have to be in tune with the Holy Spirit, because once you make that decision, then that means immediately you have to align yourself to a certain type of ministration or a certain style of ministration. So if you make a decision in your head that I am doing songs solely about God's kinship, that means they have to flow. So as a singer, you need to have that skill. You have to have that. You need to align songs when you. Oh, really? Please, is any other person having a sound problem? Kindly type in the comment section so I know. Kuks, you're saying no sound. Can any other person hear me? If you can hear me, please let me know. If you can hear me, kindly type in the comment section. If you can hear me, please let me know. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So, Kuks, please check your settings, okay? Kindly check your settings. Okay. Thank you. Okay. It seems everybody can hear. All right. Thank you. So, yeah, back to what we're talking about. So, you need to be proactive and then be in tune with the Spirit, like I said. So if the person is singing songs that are in line with Thanksgiving, then you also make a switch, and then you also do songs that are talking about God's kinship. So there's this thing that I do. Today I'm sharing all my secrets. I'm putting it out there for everybody to practice this. In my head as a singer, Holy Spirit is always with us, but we also need to work at what we do. I have about 10 different sets or groups of songs that I keep up here. Whether it is praises, whether it is worship or song ministration in a particular key. So this is what I do. If I am called abruptly or I'm called to come and do worship where someone else has been ahead of me, I go into the closet of my head, and then, okay, I look at the songs this person did before leaving stage. Okay, then he sang about God being mighty, all-knowing. Then I switch. I thought myself, okay, this is what he did. So this is what I'm going to do. To spice things up, you can't always do what everybody is doing when they are on stage. So I take a list of songs that is at the back of my head. Let me give you a tip. If I want to sing about God's kinship, I have a list of songs in my head that talks about God's kinship. So both foreign and local, I have them up here. Juma. So sometimes when you do worship, people be like, hey, why are you? And also, it doesn't come by sleeping. It comes by learning. Sometimes you sleep. I'm sure it happens to all of us, especially when you're in tune with the Holy Spirit. The songs, you can have like 3 songs coming to you in your sleep, but then any hands, but then it's a form of arrangement. Before you realize you've had that thing 3 or 4 times, and then you have a whole list of songs, about 10 songs back to back that talks about the same thing. So this is one secret that I'm sharing today. So if I have to sing about, let's say, the kinship, Nyankopon Ahindia, I can do about 4 songs back to back that talks about Nyankopon Ahindi. I can go like Nahindi Dana Betri so Yebe friend no say oh I'll go diwu hine radi diwu hine Moma nesu Yesu no yo hine Moma nesu Nyame yosahi na menyi na kutuno. So then the songs will be coming back to back, all talking about Nyame na Hindi. So that is the trick. And yet bibi wumubia. But if all of this will work, ejina will how your spiritual life is, and then how in tune you are with the Holy Spirit. You can please leave your questions and your inputs in the comment section. I'll be talking about them, and then I'll be answering or contribute to it as you are typing. And also don't forget to share the page for me, and then I'll leave the YouTube video description and also in the comment section. You can go and then subscribe to my page, Miss Kuks. And also don't forget to turn on your post notifications so for Miss Kuks page, so that any video we drop or any content, you'll get it. Do I go on, or do we have any questions? I think my 15 minutes is up. This is Miss Kuks Weekly, and I call this Gospel According to Singers, GATS. I'll save the video so you can still go back to watch it on the page, on the Miss Kuks page. So today, yeah, that's the secret. When somebody is leading opening prayer, don't be worried at all. Just keep your bags of songs in your head, and then you go back into it when the person is done. Let's stop doing, hey, what two nyumini now? We'll be on your opening prayer. What two nyumini now, auntie? Excuse me, dear Yade Baba worship no. Thank you for joining me. It's been lovely. This is my first day on the show, my maiden edition. Oh, and yes, I promised my first 5 viewers airtime. So kindly inbox Miss Kuks page. Kindly inbox and then tell us your preferred network, and you will receive your airtime, your call credits. Kindly inbox. This is my maiden edition. And so it's Christmas Day for some of us. So our first 10 viewers, I think our first 10 viewers who commented. So Aliyah, Bless, Cleo, Linda Adufu, Susanna Glover, and I see somebody, Eric Palm. I see you. But you are not getting credit. You are a rich man. So I'll jump Eric Palm and oh, sorry. I'll jump Eric Palm, and then I'll give yours to Anastasia Hazel. She says she wants yours, so I'll give it to you. So Ali and Nantogma. Yay, Ekuma Jollof, I owe you credit. I mean, Miss Kuks, Team Kuks owes you credit. And then Magdalene and Pedro, please inbox so you can get your airtime. Bless Cleo, please inbox so you get your airtime. And Susan, Linda Adufu, hey, you beat me today. Aliyah, let me even list it before. Aliyah, Magdalene, my own data link mate, Bless Cleo, Linda, and then Susanna Glover. Hey, Anas, I didn't cross so 5. And then I'm giving Eric Palm's own to Anas. Please, in fact, Anas, you are not part. Family and friends, you are not part. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm having so much fun. I don't even want to log out, but this is a weekly thing. So God willing, next week, Wednesday, 6 p.m., we will meet here again. I'm doing the giveaway for 3 weeks. So join us on time so you get it. Thank you. I love you guys. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and share. Mwah, mwah, kisses. Bye.